नमस्कार. जय श्रीकृष्ण. श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर, श्रीवासदी गौरभक्त वृंदा. Enunciating text 34, text 35, text 36 and text 37 of chapter 5, Vidur's talks with Maitreya of 3rd canto of status quo Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 34. अनिलो अपि विकुर्वाणो नभसोरु बलान्वितः ससर्ज रूपतनमात्रं ज्योतिर लोकस्य लोचनम. Thereafter, the extremely powerful air interacting with the sky generated the form of sense perception, and the perception of form transformed into electricity, the light, to see the world. Text 35. Anile nanvitam ज्योतिर विकुर्वत परवीक्षितम आधत्ताम्भो रसमयम कालमायांश योगतः. When electricity was surcharged in the air and was glanced over by the Supreme, at that time by a mixture of eternal time and external energy, there occurred the creation of water and taste. Text 36. Jyoti Shambho Anusamasrushtam Vikurvada Brahma Vikshitam Mahim Gandha Gunamadhat Kalamayamsha Yogatah. Thereafter, the water produced from electricity was glanced over by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and mixed with eternal time and external energy. Thus it was transformed into the earth, which is primarily qualified by smell. From the descriptions of the physical elements in the given verses, it is clear that in all stages, the glance of the Supreme is needed with the other additions and alterations. In every transformation, the last finishing touch is the glance of the Lord, who acts as a painter does when he mixes different colors to transform them into a particular color. When one element mixes with another, the number of its qualities increases. For example, the sky is the cause of air. The sky has only one quality, namely sound, but by the interaction of the sky with the glance of the Lord, mixed with eternal time and external nature, the air is produced, which has two qualities, sound and touch. Similarly, after the air is created, interaction of sky and air, touched by time and the external energy of the Lord, produces electricity. And after the interaction of electricity with air and sky, mixed with eternal time, external energy, and the Lord's glance over them, the water is produced. In the final stage of sky, there is one quality, namely sound. In the air, two qualities, sound and touch. In the electricity, three qualities, sound, touch and form. In the water, four qualities, sound, touch, form and taste. And in the last stage of physical development, the result is earth, which has all five qualities, sound, touch, form, taste and smell. Although they are different mixtures of different materials, such mixtures do not take place automatically, just as a mixture of colors does not take place automatically without the touch of the living painter. The automatic system is factually activated by the glancing touch of the Lord. Living consciousness is the final word in all physical changes. This fact is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita 9.10 as follows. Mayadhyakshen prakrutih suyate sa characharam hetu na nen kaunteya jagat viparivartate. The conclusion is that the physical elements may work very wonderfully to the layman's eyes, but their workings actually take place under the supervision of the Lord. Those who can mark only the changes of the physical elements and cannot perceive the hidden hands of the Lord behind them are certainly less intelligent persons, although they may be advertised as great material scientists. Text 37. Bhutanam nabha adinam yada yada bhavyava ravaram tesham paranusama sargadyatha sankyam gunan viduha. O gentle one, of all the physical elements, beginning from the sky down to the earth, all the inferior and superior qualities are due only to the final touch of the glance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.